Welcome to Digital Obelisk Discussions. Have you ever felt that pull from social media? Like it's kind of nudging your choices.
Oh, absolutely.
Or, that feeling when peer pressure hits, and even though you know better, there's still that internal struggle.
It's so common, that feeling of just reacting all the time. It can be really draining.
Totally. So today we're doing a deep dive. We want to give you some, well, practical research-backed tools to help you navigate all that pressure, reclaim your focus, and, make choices that feel right for you.
Yeah, because you actually have more power here than you might think, even when those social currents feel strong.
Okay, so let's jump into the first strategy. It sounds almost too simple, but apparently it's really effective pre-planning responses with if-then scripts.
It really is. The research on this is solid. Basically, making a very specific plan, like if X happens, then I'll do Y, makes it much, much easier to act the way you want when you're actually in that moment under pressure. Across almost 100 studies, these plans showed a pretty big improvement in people sticking to their goals and sort of deflecting unwanted influences.
So it's like building a mental pathway beforehand. But how do you make sure you actually remember it when, things get awkward?
Good question. The key is simplicity and practice. So imagine if a friend offers me a vape at break.
Okay.
Then I'll say, nah, I'm training for cricket, and quickly change the subject like, what's the match schedule look like?
The pivot.
Exactly. Keep it simple, make sure the goal is yours, and crucially, say it out loud a few times. That practice actually helps lock it in.
Got it. Building that muscle memory almost. Okay, but what about pressure that's less direct? Like when you just think everyone else is doing something.
Right, that leads perfectly into the next idea. Check the real norm before you conform.
Because our assumptions might be way off.
Way off. It turns out people often overestimate how many of their peers are actually doing things like drinking or vaping or even bullying. We build up this idea of the norm. And what's really interesting is that when you correct those false norms with actual data, like anonymous school surveys, risky behavior tends to drop quite a bit.
So knowing that, say, most kids here don't actually vape every week suddenly makes it easier to not feel like the odd one out if you say no.
Precisely. It replaces that vague pressure with facts.
Okay, shifting gears a bit to the digital world now. Social media. The next strategy is about switching from passive scrolling to active connecting and also capping your time.
Yeah, this one's huge because it's not just being on social media, it's how you're using it. Passive use, just scrolling, consuming content endlessly.
Zoom scrolling.
Exactly. That's consistently linked to feeling worse, mostly because of social comparison. You see everyone's highlight reel.
And compare it to your blooper reel.
Right. But active use, sending DMs, commenting supportively on friends' posts, actually connecting, that's far less harmful. It can even be positive.
And the time limit part.
Well, one study found that limiting social media to about 30 minutes a day actually reduced feelings of loneliness and depression in just 3 weeks.
Wow, only 30 minutes for that kind of impact. So practical tips. Set a timer, maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Yep. And maybe make a rule. When you open an app, do one active thing first, send a message, leave a nice comment, then close it.
And definitely unfollow or mute accounts that trigger that, "Ooh, why not me?" feeling.
Yeah.
That upward comparison is really linked to things like appearance anxiety.
Absolutely. Which connects to the next point, ting your notifications.
The constant pings.
They're not just annoying, they genuinely fragment your attention. Research shows that when alerts are always on, people report more issues with inattention, even symptoms similar to hyperactivity.
It's like a constant interruption engine.
It is. So silencing them or batching them, only checking at set times, significantly improves well-being for a lot of people. Lower stress, better focus.
So turn off push notifications for social apps, maybe keep the phone out of sight during homework.
Or meetings, yeah.
And just schedule maybe 2 or 3 check-in times during the day.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
It gives you back control over your attention.
Okay, final strategy. This one turns inward. Practice self-compassion to kind of buffer against all that social comparison pressure.
This is your internal shield, really.
But how does just being nice to yourself actually work against seeing, perfect holiday photos or whatever?
It works because it reframes the experience.
Mhm.
Brief self-compassion exercises are shown to reduce that harsh inner critic, lessen the sting of social media comparison, and actually improve body satisfaction.
Really?
Yeah. Studies show that seeing compassionate posts improves body image more than seeing fitspiration posts. It's about acknowledging your feelings without judgment and recognizing you're not alone.
Ah, that common humanity piece.
Exactly. It breaks down that feeling of everyone else has it figured out but me.
So if you're feeling bad after seeing a post, what's a quick exercise, like 60 seconds?
Okay, try this. First, notice it. Okay, I'm feeling kind of left out seeing that party picture.
Right, acknowledge it.
Then, common humanity. It's normal to feel this way sometimes. Lots of people do.
Hmm.
And finally, a kind response to yourself. It's okay to feel bummed. Maybe I'll message a couple of friends and see if they want to hang out this week.
It's simple, but it shifts the focus from lack to action and kindness.
Precisely. It helps you process and move on.
Okay, lots of powerful ideas there.
Yeah.
So as you're thinking about all this, maybe consider which one small shift could you try today that might start the biggest positive ripple effect for you with social pressure and media.
Yeah, just one small step.
Thank you for being with us today for this deep dive. If you liked being with us, definitely subscribe for more great content like this.